guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. So I'm looking at Harry now for the month of March. There seems to be a lot going on in the royal family. So we're just going to take a little look and see what's what. So okay then, let's talk about Harry. What's going on with Harry for the month of March, please? Well, one could say he feels split in two. You know, he's trying to balance everything, but he's the driving force behind something. So is he... maybe he's getting involved in something, you know. Driving force. That's all I can say, really. The driving force. So called into action, he feels. Called into action. But whatever he does and wherever he's going in March, I feel it's alone. How will his, you know, relationship with Meghan be in March? All over the newspapers, all over the world, all over the newspapers, all over the bloody world, talking about something, giving interviews as well about the success of something. Maybe their relationship, you know, shit hits their fans, so to speak. I'm not sure here, but I do feel like, you know, there's planned stories, plants and plans. Well, the challenge is, you know, so will Harry return to the UK to see his dad in March? Well, emotionally, he's going to feel like he can't stay away, that he can't stay away, that he has to, that he's not going to escape. If he's longing to escape, well, he's been escaped long enough. It's like he has to be involved. You can't not be involved. He has to be involved, and not to please anybody, not because of orders, but just because that's the way it is. It's the way it goes. What else do we need to know about Harry and March? So I'm getting, you know, something you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy. So for some reason in March he wishes, you know, that... I think it's regrets as well, you know, regrets. 9 and 8, so you got 7, 8, 9. Who does he not wish this on? Because you thought you had more time, Harry, you know, with whoever this relates to, okay? You thought you had more time, you've made decisions, and now you're going to regret them. Yeah, absolutely going to regret them. You're going to have a lot of regrets, a lot of baggage now in the future, where you'll have to, over the years, come to terms with and make right, you know, make right here. So I'm getting like something that makes the headlines. Why do I feel like I'm seeing a car on fire? Why do I see a car? To do with a child. To do with a child. So, right, okay. Will Harry be talking about Diana in March? Well, I hope he's not going to say something stupid. I'm getting an unstable mind, you know. Look, nobody's going to feel sorry for Harry. And if you do, well, you should apply it elsewhere, like to the real victims, you know, like the children that aren't going to get to know the grandpa. You see, that's something else he could regret as well, that he didn't let the kids be seen. Harry has got a conscience. Meghan has no empathy whatsoever, and he's very driven. Well, will Harry be talking about? You know, wanting to talk about secrets and everything. So, yeah, kind of... Oh, this isn't good, is it? This isn't good neither. Maybe he's talking about, you know, yeah, so either spiritually or he could be coming up with more facts as well, you know. How will Harry feel when his dad passes? Oh, he's done it to himself, hasn't he? Yeah, he's done it for himself, so he's going to feel anxious. You know, he only had his brother, really, who was his rock, him and Catherine. Everything changes. Everything changes, and I think he'll have anxiety. I think he'll feel lost. I think he'll feel conflicted. I think he'll, in a way, will try and act like he's the perfect son, which we know he hasn't been, but in his mind, you know, there could be a challenge there. I think Harry could be in for a rough ride as well. How will the public feel about Harry once his father passes? Told you. We won't be happy. All we'll say is you caused him pain. You broke his heart. You caused him pain. You didn't leave up, you know. We're not going to be happy at all, okay? We're not going to be happy at all. We're not even going to acknowledge that he's got any pain. We're not going to feel like he's got the right to care or to cry or to show tears. And you know what, Harry? Fuck walking behind your dad. All you did was moan about the last one, so you can sit this one out. How will William feel about Harry once his dad's passed? I think, you know, William will respectfully make his feelings clear. You know, that he's not impressed with Harry. He's not happy with Harry. That Harry has wasted his dad's life, you know, of the last 6 years. Sorry, yeah, well, 6, because they've been married 6, haven't they? 6 years, you know, causing nothing but heartache and illness, you know. And it's true, if every time I do a reading, my kind of DNA alters even just a minuscule bit, think of what stress has on the impact it has on the body. So we're not saying that King Charles is going to die in March, but I do feel it's a lot quicker than we thought. What will happen to Harry once his father's died? Oh, probably give interviews, write another book, you know, all that. I think he'll become a lot nicer. He'll put on a facade for us. He'll do things so we like him, okay? We'll do things, he'll do things so we like him. Do you know what? I just think, I was hoping this bust up with Meghan would happen soon this year, because I got 6 years before, didn't I, sir? And that was like from the start of the wedding. So I don't know. I do hope. But you see, if King Charles passes, she's going to stay for the greed, just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. I don't feel as well, you know. Harry will do more. Will do more. You know, I'm just hoping it's not so fast and quick and furious and, you know, action man Harry to the rescue, you know, when you're just a desperate little weasel who has ruined your grandmas and grandpas and your aunties and cousins and father and brothers and nephews and nieces. You know, you haven't given them a life. You haven't give them a life. You haven't let them live a life for the last 6 years. So she's still in the picture, unfortunately. She's here, you know, waiting for that payoff. But do you know what I think happens with this? I think somehow this will put pressure on Meghan and Harry. Let's have a look. So after the king dies and Harry gets his inheritance, because you know, unlike the Queen maybe, you know that King Charles is going to provide for Harry, you know. So once he's got the money and everything else, his inheritance, what will Meghan do after that? I love it. I absolutely love it. She'll dump him. She'll dump him. That's what she wants. She wants all, you know, I mean, she'll be grateful that Charlie Boy is going a bit earlier than said, because she thought she had another few years to do with Harry. Well, you see, after Harry, after King Charles, Meghan can't gain anything anymore because William is in charge, okay? And he'll make sure, damn sure, that she doesn't get a dime. And so once all the money from inheritance, maybe his mother's grandmother, his dad's money, then she'll go for a divorce because she can take half. And I don't believe there's a legal, you know, I don't believe there's a legal thing that she can't take half of it, even if it is inheritance, okay? Because it's whatever comes after, not before, but whatever comes after you're married. So, yeah, I do feel, you know, that she'll stray. She'll definitely stray. I think you'd have to be quite eccentric and crazy and bored, you know, loving a little bit of a fight to take on Meghan. She brings excitement and staring and this, that and the other. I don't know. I just see a short time after that Harry is maybe forced to pack up his stuff and leave, that she's not interested in him, you know. She's not interested in him. She doesn't care about him, you know. She doesn't say, go see your family, go pick up the phone. No, what she says is, I didn't like that, we're getting another phone. They're not having that number. You're not speaking to them anymore. They can't just ring you like that. You know, it's all about control, and it is. I mean, I don't know, you know. So I tell my husband, I say to him, I'll pay for you to go out with your dad. You go out with your dad, you know. You'll go out with him. And I'm not saying it sarcastically. I'm bothered because his dad ain't got his mum anymore, his wife, and I don't like him to be alone. And then there's also, I like to give my husband a bit of time away from me, to be like a normal, regular person. I won't say anything else, but yeah, to have his time as well. So, I don't know. I think, yeah, once she's got this money, it's over. So, will Meghan and Harry, decide to get divorced this year? I think we need another 2 months yet. So right now, they don't know that they're heading out the door with each other. So I think over the next 2 months, like March and April, I think then after that, decisions will be made. And if anybody's making them, it is going to be Meghan Markle. How would William react to Meghan and Harry getting a divorce finally? I'm not sure he'd believe me either way, like all the damage that they've done, all the rumours, all the fake stories, I feel like he would say to Harry along the lines, well, you should have known right from the beginning, you was just deceiving yourself, somebody like that who was making you do these things or suggesting you do this or write that and spill your guts, that's not a person who loves you, Harry. That's a person who's out for themselves and is lining up a nice rookie quick divorce for you, making sure she can get all your money. You've just been had by, what's the word? Royal. Yeah, one of them. She's just she's pimped herself out, hasn't she? She's sold herself for Harry and his riches and the trappings and the connections and everything, and she's put on a full display. She thinks she's put on a great display, and she can't write a book now because Harry says so. I don't think so. Probably because everyone's sick of her, and we know what the feedback would be. So it wouldn't be a bestseller because she's got something to say that we're interested in. It'd be because sharks want to literally rip her apart. It's too late, I don't think there's any trust here between William and Harry. So after after King Charles' death, what will William do to Harry? How will he deal with him? What action will he take? Well, I tell you now, we won't be the first right. So Harry won't hear. Now I can't imagine William holding back and being awful and looking like he could be criticised for not telling Harry straight away. So I think it's a case of that, William is not able to get in touch with Harry. The same scenario that, there's a delay. Because, Harry doesn't know his dad's going to pass away on, I don't know, say 22nd of March. I'm not saying that's the date, I'm just giving an example. And on the 22nd of March, he could be out with a spliff, getting drunk and left his phone downstairs. He doesn't anticipate anything or the urgency. So I think there's, information that is delayed in getting to Harry. And that won't make William pleased at all. Okay, so yeah, I just think so I think we've covered it really, haven't we? About Harry and Meghan. We've got a divorce as well coming. So they will split. I don't know whether they get divorced or she files for divorce. But once King Charles dies, and I didn't realise it was going to be as quick as it is until I got the Tower card over and over again regarding Charles in the, say, practice readings. So it's all happening and it's all going on for change. So, you know, Catherine's out of action. Doesn't look good for King Charles. We've got stories about Diana, Camilla being upset, not being able to reach Harry. See what I didn't ask. How will Meghan feel about, or did I? Yeah, I think I did. Maybe. How will Meghan feel about King Charles's death? Look at that. I can't stand this woman. Oh, I'm in the will. We're in the will, Harry. We've got more money. We got more money. We got more money. Didn't I say this in William's reading? Just last reading, I think, where I said he was, you know, looking at Harry that he wants just the money. I can't, right, I don't believe Charles, you know, as Charles told Harry, is Harry aware that his father has incurable cancer? He knows the truth. No wonder he's upbeat. No wonder she's got a smile like I don't know what. He has told the truth. If he ain't told the truth, he will do. Look, there she is with their money. And he's thinking it's an opportunity. No, it's, you know, you know, he thought he had longer to piss people off. He thought he had a 10-year plan and could get away with this for another 4 years, which they couldn't. So, you know, but that's good. That's absolutely, in a way, it's good because Meghan's path hasn't changed. So when she divorces, when she turns her back on Harry, then this is where things get murky, okay? Murky, you know. Yeah, I think she's got a very short future ahead of her as well, you know. It won't be easy at all for her. Okie dokie, well, that was that one then. And I'll be back soon with another reading, guys, okay? Bye now. Bye-bye.